In order to do a distribution update of my Debian Squeeze, that is Debian 6 system, to a Debian Wheezy, I first cloned my system because I want to keep the old system anyway. And also another reason I would clone it when I'm going to do anything major like build a new kernel, etc., is to make sure that if something went wrong, I did not destroy my current system. And I'm going to start a root terminal, because even though you should not typically work with a root terminal, it is easier than doing a sudo every single time. And the first thing I'm going to do is to make sure that my current Squeeze system is up to date. So I will first do an apt-get update. This just tells me all the various packages which are in the current latest and system, that's a Squeeze system, and I will do an upgrade which brings everything in. So once this is done, I will have the latest Squeeze. So now I have the latest Squeeze with all the latest packages, and I am going to change the sources list now. The sources list lives in etc. apt, and I am going to just change the first line from Squeeze rather than to Wheezy. I could do that, but to just stable. In fact, this will work with any future version. And as far as I can understand, I do not need any of these. So I'm going to comment them out. And that should be it. And now I will do aptitude update, aptitude dist underscore upgrade, and this is going to take quite a long time. I am going to now do a reboot to see if the whole thing worked. It did not work. I'm still in the version 2.6.32, so I'm going to pause and go back to the drawing board. After rebooting into the old system, I'm going to see if by doing an update and an upgrade it makes any difference. At this moment I do not want to use PHP my admin. This is continuing. If I remember the last time I did it, I think I had to do something along these lines, so hopefully this will work. So you kind of do it twice. Again, in the middle we come to another question about PHP my admin, and I am going to say no, and it continues. Now I'm going to reboot one more time and see where we are going. Again, we are back to where we were. So I'm going to pause. Okay, it is now asked me to configure my SQL server, and I'm giving it a very simple password, and the reason is that this system is for development only and it is running within VirtualBox, so I have to get into my computer before I can get into this system. Hence I have put very simple passwords both for the root for myself and for the MySQL server. If you have a production system, then of course you need to put good passwords. Still continuing many minutes later. I'm hoping this will work, and it seems therefore it's a three-step process. First we do one distribution upgrade, then we reboot and do a apt-get update, and then we do a last distribution upgrade. After a long while I got to this message about Grub, which is the Grant Unified bootloader. I don't know what is SDA1, so I'm going to just do this. Note that my GCC has now gone from 4.4.7 to 4.72. I'm not sure if this is enough to allow me to run Qt 5.1, but either way it's a very good sign. Okay, one more time I'm going to reboot, and hopefully it will actually work, and hopefully I will get the Debian version 7 Wheezy coming up. Okay, see, this is the Linux 3.2 kernel, which is the default kernel for Wheezy. So it looks as though it worked. However, let's wait and see. I'm gonna pause until it's finished booting. Okay, we have completed booting, so I will go into the system. I'm going to pause while the system comes up fully. Okay, the system is up, and I am wondering if this is one of the ways I know that we have the Wheezy. I in fact prefer the software center of Squeeze. However, I just want to make sure that the update is complete. And lo and behold, we do have Wheezy's software center. Thank you very much. It ended up being a 3-step process rather than a single-step process, which is the claim in the Debian site. It could be because on my system I have so many things that I've already installed